We are in the town of Vang Vieng, Laos.
Otherwise known as V-Town.
And in this clip, we take an adventure and explore the town of Vang Vieng, Laos. And we have arrived at the Blue Lagoon and Phu Kham Cave. Heading up to the Phu Kham Caves. We are heading up to the Phu Kham Cave, and this is a 20-meter hike. And so far it's treacherous. Whew. These handrails are very loose. Okay, this is gonna get ugly. And of course the camera does not pick up how steep these rocks are. So people coming out of the caves are mentioning that the cave itself is very dark, very slippery, and kind of scary. So that gives us a lot of hope as to what we're in for. Looks like we're almost to the top. And as we're nearing the climax of this hike, it has gotten more muggy and more humid. I'm gonna keep this on us just in case one of us falls. Yeah, that's a far drop back there. Almost there. Say about 10 more feet. I would not recommend doing this if you are not in somewhat of a shape. Okay, looks like we got to the entrance of the cave. We are way up here, and the entrance of this cave is very narrow. Intimidating, to say the least. standing at the mouth of the cave, and it's so intimidating that we're actually second guessing if we want to go in. We made it this far. I think we're going to give it a shot. Time to click on the light and let's give it a go. Okay, careful, hold on to everything, because this is... Right here on this rock, there's actually water falling, once again making it very slippery. So we're gonna take caution while hiking down these rocks. Maybe. How is it? Scary?
No.
So much. It's a little bit slippery.
Uh-oh, yeah, I already slipped right now.
Okay.
All right, so the first thing that happened right when I got in the cave is I slipped and fell on my butt. There's water down here. Slippery. This is part of the journey. Come on. Come towards the light, Caroline. This cave is freaking challenging. Not only was the hike getting in here challenging, but getting through this cave is
Scary.
not recommended. I would not recommend this for anybody. Crouch down. Like that. And if you have to, slide. I don't know what else to do.
I'll just watch from up here.
Okay. It's crazy down there. Hello? All right. I don't see it going down any further.
I think we're good here. There's good lighting right here too.
Yep. We are at the base of the cave. And getting down here, I slipped and fell a couple times. There was a few other hikers that were exiting the cave that hadn't made it this far. So that shows you how far we've gotten in. And there's really nothing to it once you get down to this area that we're at. It's a plateau. There's a reclining Buddha that's in here. It's maybe about 30 feet down, but that 30 feet is slippery. It's full of limestone that is full of algae. So you try to get your footing and you slip really easy. When you're coming down this cave, you want to use 3 points of security, 1 hand and 2 feet, as much as possible. I've used those 3 points of security and still fell. And one of the areas I just decided to slide down because I knew if I didn't, I would slide down anyway and it might not have been as pretty. So we're here right now. We just wanted to give an update on exactly what's going on at this point in the cave. We weren't sure if we were going to make it and we almost turned around, but here we are. This is probably our only chance to do something like this. We're going to make an attempt to exit this cave. Okay, we'll have this thing on just in case I fall again. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anybody do this. Any of our friends at least. Either go for the glory or go home. All right, I got this little salt thing right here that I'm holding on to.
It's really soft. Like there's not really,
Almost ate shit again for a second time. No, I'm not.
I don't think you're using any traction either.
No, it's because it's so slippery here. Your traction doesn't render. So, once again, not recommended. Do not do this unless you are able to climb or hike into a cave, no matter which age group you are in.
And also have some good shoes.
I'm not sure if the good shoes are going to help in here. I think barefooted would be the way to do it. Okay, so now we're going down the same entrance that we hiked up, and it looks scary going back down. She keeps telling me to turn off the camera. I'm not turning off the camera because if I die or something happens, I want this to be caught on video. And you know what? So far, everything's turned out okay, so I think my chances are good. Yeah, this is actually easier to just lean back and put your legs down. Okay, so we're getting down these rocks, and I think the hard part is over. Well, it's taken almost 4 minutes to get from the top to where we are right now to the next plateau, and I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves. As we descend down this mountainside, it's gotten a little bit cooler, which makes it a little bit more refreshing, and we're covering our ground. Ow! Gotta watch out. Watch the toes there. All right, and we have made it successfully down this mountain. It's a little bit after 5 a.m. and we're about ready to take a balloon ride over the city of Vang Vieng. And if you can't tell, we have our new Vicariously traveling shirts.
Made in Laos.
Made in Laos. Take a look. And here we go. Well, you only live once, right? There's clouds everywhere. The views up here are second to none. And this is just fantastic. How many times do you do this a day?
2 times a day.
And
In the morning.
how many times have you how many times would you say that you've taken one of these balloons out?
Oh, 15 years.
Oh my gosh.
15.
15.
So is everybody afraid when they come up here?
No, somebody not afraid.
Only me.
But feeling afraid is normal.
Yeah, of course. But these are as safe as it gets, right? As far as
Yes, the hot air is safest aircraft.
oh wow, see?
Yeah, the altitude.
Okay, so we are
820 now.
822 meters above the ground. Gotta say, we've been suspended for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes,
Seems longer.
and it hasn't gotten any less terrifying. Oh, we're going back down. And this guy behind me is a professional. And the morning sunshine has broken. Had a nice soft landing there.
And you're alive.
We are alive. How did you do? Okay?
Okay, now.
We made it. We're alive. So what did you think of our adventure?
It was amazing. It's a great bucket list item to check off if it's on your bucket list. If this is on your bucket list, Laos is one of the most affordable places to take advantage of a hot air balloon ride.
Woohoo! We made it!
Yay!